Welcome to my rants, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to my rants. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to my rants. 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 Welcome to my welcome to my rants. Welcome to my rants. Welcome to my rants. Welcome to my rants.
Yeah, hey guys, how we doing? So my name is Morant. I have a lot on my mind, and so I just want to get it out there.
You know what this is? It's about GameStop.
GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires.
Marantz is part of a movement I've been looking into for months now. One that started 3 years ago in the midst of a pandemic.
Hi, James. Good morning. Thank you guys again for having me on. My name is Morant Rico. I'm from Southern California. I'm a senior operations manager at Costco, and I'm a YouTuber.
The strangest stories begin where you least expect them. This one seems to begin with what most people considered a dying retail store, GameStop, an American retail chain that specializes in video games, electronics, and other game-related goods, which in recent years has been plagued by bad news.
We're going to start with GameStop, the company reporting a loss of a penny per share, revenue of $1.1 billion, falling short of the 1.2.
I was just a gamer. I just used to go to the store, stand outside, wait for the midnight releases, and that was my experience with GameStop before any of this ever got around.
But in recent years, Marantz's relationship with the store has changed.
Do you mind me asking kind of how often you yourself invest in GameStop?
I buy a share pretty much every single calendar day.
A large portion of his time is spent sharing streams and videos to his 9,000 subscribers, usually pertaining to or in some way related to his investment in GameStop.
This is where I do most of my videos. The studio just happens to be a corner in my room where my wife let me videotape.
GameStop shares are usually symbolized through its ticker symbol, which is written simply as GME. So whenever you see or hear GME, think GameStop.
I'm all in on GME. You guys think I'm joking. I'm all in. I've been all in. Ask anyone who knows me.
The amount of research I do, I'm probably good for about 20 to 40 hours a week on research, not just recording. I don't know when I sleep. I really don't. I work about 60 hours a week. So to add on to YouTube on top of that, I probably sleep about 3 to 4 hours a day. And it's been everything to me since the day I started looking into GameStop.
This is Connecting the Dots Part 4.
It's Part 8. This is Connect the Dots Part 53.
Marantz began investing in GameStop in 2021, but perhaps the most interesting thing about him is that he's not alone.
That's right.
Part of a group of equally dedicated people invested in GameStop.
That's absolutely correct. I'm not alone. And I just want to welcome you back. Welcome you back to Morant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. That video for James Janney came out a year ago, a little over a year ago, a year and 2 weeks ago. And it was a hit piece published right when GameStop made a good earnings call. And then that came out. But you know what no one tells you about that interview and about that documentary? That even then, I filmed that a year before it ever got published. I did an interview in October of 2023. I did an interview Christmas of 23. It wasn't published till 24. And nothing ever changed. My view, my stance, my positive outlook on the investment all while one of the largest YouTube documentary directors, James Janney, creators, the biggest GameStop investor he could find was me. Out of all the channels that exist in America, allegedly there's a lot of GameStop support. There's these meme stocks. There's all these kids on Reddit and YouTube and Twitter. And I was the biggest content creator you could find and talk to. I had 9,000 subscribers at the time. My TikTok had 8,000 at the time. Quite embarrassing, James, for you to come dumpster dive into YouTube and this investment called GameStop just to push out a narrative that's negative, or a negative narrative. You know, these are all the telltale signs of what we've been fighting for so many years. And for someone with 2 million subscribers to come even comment or call or interview or text a guy with nothing, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? And it's not like they promote you out to their following. It's not like they say, hey, they tag you in the creation and say, hey, you guys should watch and tag and join Marantz. You guys should watch him. Nope. Bill Pulte, 3 million followers on Twitter. Nope. Doesn't tag you. Doesn't say, hey, I just did an interview on Marantz Rants channel. Go check him out. Nope. But when they do it on other people's channels, what do? They promote it and bump it. And it just reminds me, I'm going through videos right now. If you guys have not seen, I released 3 videos from the vault to the public. I have over almost 4,000 videos online. And some of them, a bulk of them, are in private because of my previous employer. But I'm now going through them and releasing them. And it's awesome because I'm like, yo, I remember this video. I remember when I did this. I remember when I said this. And it's it all ends up coming true. You know, GameStop's going to be profitable. GameStop's going to make money. GameStop's going to have, no cash burn. GameStop's going to have more cash than what they currently have. The stock price is going to go up from 10 to 11 to 12 to 13 to 14. It's going to go up to 25. Right now, 24.50, 24.54. And my best part about all of this is the warrants are issued today. And then I read the fine print and it says, will be issued, but won't trade. So they're still not tradable. You're not missing out. There isn't a market for them just yet. I believe my account hasn't even been filled with warrants. They say it'll be done sometime today or tomorrow. As I'm talking to you right now, I can show you my account. It does not have the warrants in there. This is my Fidelity account, sitting on 1,365 shares of GameStop. Comes out to around $33,403. I'm green $66 on my position as of right now. Some people will tell you that I lost money on this or that I'm losing. I can't lose on GameStop. I'm sorry, guys. It's a mentality thing. My body won't let me lose. I'm just gonna keep buying. But yes, Weeble got my warrants. None on Fidelity yet. Correct. Legendary. Yes, all of you guys are. I don't see any warrants in my trade section account yet. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna have that time to talk. I'm gonna open up the Discord today. Let you guys call in. I was just updating some stuff. I was on the other side, and James Janney documentary is one of my favorites to watch whenever I'm bored, because then I remember like how much people hate us, and it makes me feel good. The more you hate me, the more I know I'm doing it right. My cards are ready for pickup. I'm gonna go pick them up this afternoon. The cards that I got graded at GameStop. Additionally, cards for sale at GameStop.com are over 3,500 cards. It's a huge increase from the 2,200 just 2 weeks ago. So really nice to see. Some PSA 10s, Optic Pink. Oh, I like that right there. Lad McCullough. I wouldn't buy any sport cards, though, ever. Sport cards are not for me. There you go. Look at this guy. Blue glitter. I don't even know what that means, but I'm sure it's rare. And but I'll stick to Pokemon cards. And the year on the Pokemon cards that I like happens to be 1999. So you go to 99. There's some cards there. Are there any 10s? Oh, there are some 10s. There's a 10 right there. So that's Pocket Masters, Pikachu and others for $130. Wow. Has everybody on there. PSA 10. Wow. Orange Islands. Could you imagine this card? That's a phenomenal card to see. I bet we won't see it for long. I bet it won't sit there for very much longer. You guys got to know how GameStop works. Fundamentally, $24.48, not bad. My cost average is $24.46, so we're right there. I'm looking to see if I can start averaging down in the next couple of days. I do have some funds coming my way. I'll feel happy about it. The update yesterday about the AMD, remember we were talking about that? And I thought this was pretty awesome. I don't know who posted this, but somebody did. Just 2 trading days ago, somebody bought $6 million worth of calls on AMD, which is super unusual, right? Super unusual. $6 million in calls. And bam, they're up 300%. They turned, they made $18 million in 2 days. Phenomenal trade. Whoever that was that had that insider information. Ridiculous. More information out there, guys. BlackRock just dumped $811 million worth of Bitcoin. BlackRock dumping Bitcoin 300 at a time, which is a massive number. What does that mean? I don't even know. Is Bitcoin going down? Gee, I wonder what that means by Bitcoin dumping, BlackRock just dumping Bitcoin, taking profits, and of course, manipulating GameStop's final outcome. As long as we're above 112, we'll be okay. We're at 8,000 a coin right now. That puts us at $32 million minimum for gains versus last quarter for Bitcoin, which is pretty good for the bottom line. Pretty. That puts us at $152 million worth of profits for the quarter. And I'm ballparking that number because, I'm the only one who kind of gets that right around here. So, thank you. I've got to pop out this chat. So give me a second and I'll get the chat rolling on the screen because I like to have it on the screen for me. Whenever I'm like right here, I like to just look up and be like, yo, there's the chat, dude. It's right there. Boom. There it goes. I hotboxed it. Boom. All right, so anyway, back to GameStop, $24.53. If we go and look at the chart right now on Webull, there is nothing there. Nothing there, no data. This is GMEWS, GameStop Corporation warrants. Nothing's trading yet. The book value is $11.56. It's GameStop's book value. The EPS is 0.73. That happens to be the real EPS. So nothing yet. So don't worry. Don't panic. Your warrants are missing. Okay. We have nothing to cry about yet. Even if they were, I wouldn't cry anyway. But as you can see, the support here for GameStop's all the way down here in that I would call it the 2260 range. But the true level of support, if we turn on some actual indicators, let's turn them on here. Let's go MA. So here are your indicators. This is a telegraphed move. Absolutely perfect. So on the weekly, we're on a golden cross as long as we stay above the price of $23.84. That is our support on the weekly, $23.84. Not bad. I know there's a gap down or a gap somewhere down here somebody's talking about. I really don't care. Here's the daily. Daily's curving back up as long as we stay above 24.03. True support there on the daily, 24.03. And then right here, this is the one where everyone, I tell you, I stick with the purple line. I don't care about the indicators on the 1 hour. You could even go to the 4 hour. And 4 hour, we're still holding up above that 500 moving average on the 4 hours. So not bad, even though it's a step down. But $24.50 seems like a good price, a good discount. And it seems like a good bottom. Isn't that right, Tony D? But I done beating up Tony for a day or two. Man, I took him out to the woodshed last night. I had so many receipts, it's ridiculous, but I'm waiting for somebody to pull some receipts out on me. Anybody know how many warrants these guys got? Are they posting them anywhere? I got to see Jackie's warrants. He's a liar. I got to see everybody's warrants. People who claim they're bullish on GameStop, like they own shares and shit. I want to see it. Anyway, if you guys didn't get a chance to catch Connect the Dots Part 97, I did make it before I went live. Part 97 is out there. It's a phenomenal video. Donald Trump getting a kickback, or giving a kickback, I should say. I don't know if that's illegal. But just so that we're clear, John Paulson, who is the largest contributor to the Trump campaign in 2024, had a fundraiser in his home in Florida, which raised over $50 million in one event for Donald J. Trump. Well, here's how he paid him back. He didn't make him the Secretary of Commerce or whatever the hell. He didn't make him the... he didn't make him anything, John Paulson. What Trump did was Trump invested into his company called Tilray Metals. So Triology. Did I say Tilray? Trilogy Metals. Hello, guys. Trilogy Metals is John Paulson's company, which he launched via IPO, and he owned like 9% of shares, 14 million shares at now a $6 to $8 price range. He was up over $100 million on his investment as of this morning, thanks to the White House, who announced that they are making a strategic investment of $30 million, somewhere around that range, into Trilogy Metal. Okay, Trilogy Metals goes up in market cap immediately, 250%. Phenomenal pump. Congratulations, John Paulson, for having friends in high places. The Mr. President himself, Benjamin Black, the actual CEO of the International Development of Economic whatever. I don't even know what they do. They just invest money internationally. And this happens to be their first investment that Trump did internationally. Well, I guess it's great. I mean, we're just building up a war chest. That's what we're doing. Of insignificant companies. A company that has a market cap of $300 million now. I mean, just out of nowhere, overnight. They had a market cap of like 200 million. Now they're 800 million. Something stupid. I don't even know. Maybe a billion. Maybe a billion. Good afternoon, Ravenstown, moderator for the channel and the show. Raven says, good afternoon, millionaires. No warrants yet, infidelity. That's cool. We're almost at 15K subs now. Jesus, if we get on average, we will get there by next Friday. This Friday will be 800. Next Friday, 900. So 2 weeks from now. So I'd say the end of October will be at 15,000. Just so that you know, since I announced that I'm going full-time YouTube, I have averaged 100 subs a week. Yeah, 100 subs a week. Right now we're at 77 for the week, and it's barely Tuesday. We still have 4 more days to go because it's every Friday for me, my graduation day on that. But hey, we'll keep grinding. 15's nothing. We're just going to keep grinding. God bless you all. God bless you too. Let's effing go. 51 Elitist Platoon, GME Division, reporting for duty. Where are my warrants? Michael Venuti. Wouldn't I like to know? Hey, shout out to Team 51. If you guys are a paid member of the show, I did do a members-only video last night. You guys got to watch that first. It went public later on today in the morning, but it was a members-only video for the immediate release. I did get messages from people saying, Marantz, come on, man. I've been watching you forever. Don't worry. Videos don't stay members-only forever. But I'll release them as they go. But there are some perks to having a membership, and there you go. Bet Morant's got his warrants. Bet I did not. I did not. I'm going to have a warrant if I don't get my warrants. There you go, Carter. There you go. No, hey, we're not that type of person. We don't knock down doors. We don't demand things. We don't stand on sidewalks with signs. But I will tell you, it's fun to watch. I mean, look at these guys. These guys are squirming for warrants. I'm okay. Let them show up. Let them do what they do. And like I was telling a viewer earlier today, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter to me because the truth is I don't need to see volatility in warrants, and I don't need to see volatility in the price of the stock. It could stay at $24. I don't need to see it spike at all. Just let me know when the money shows up to the bottom line. And let me know when GameStop announced another quarterly report that's just phenomenal and it blows out the world at $150+ million worth of profit. And because GameStop's literally guaranteed 40 plus 80, $120 million a quarter minimum, like the floor. So if they're going to be doing 120 plus whatever Bitcoin's doing every quarter, you better hope Bitcoin doesn't keep going up. That's all I can tell you. But they claim a crypto winter's coming, and by seeing BlackRock dump all this Bitcoin, and maybe that was the last pump, all the way to 126, and now here comes the winter, and that would actually show a loss on GameStop sheet if it goes below 106. But it'd be a good time to average up for more. If it dropped below $100,000 a coin, I believe I'm looking for it to drop below 80,000 to load back up. And the reason why I say that is because I believe that's the cost average for Michael Saylor. I'd love to have a lower cost average than the guys who's been pumping it and just holding the bag for everybody. I talked to Schwab just a little over 30 minutes ago. She had no idea what was going on. Of course not. None of Fidelity or Schwab. No warrants yet in Germany. I saw somebody in Germany. Checking in, I got my computer share warrants. Cool, Sean. I have received warrants in Tiger Broker in Singapore today. Stay happy, stay happy. That's good, bro. Not an E-Trade yet. Yep, I hear that. Marantz, if a hit piece comes out on you, you are over the target. Yeah, man. I mean, I've had how many now? From Hannah Reloaded to Dan Olson to James Janney and to all these wannabes. I mean, they got a whole website. So what does that tell you? Just started watching some of your videos. Enjoy the nonsense explanations. Silk Clips, you're welcome. Oh, no nonsense. Awesome. Now we're on the right track. I read the nonsense explanations, but then you wrote later on, no nonsense. Okay, got you, bro. No warrants yet, too. HSBC and Fuden. I don't even know how that is. You guys got to know. I only know my brokers, bro. I don't know international brokers. Always a pleasure to have the opportunity to watch you and always checking out old posts. I appreciate the fact that you are humble, but you stick up for what you believe in. Keep it up. Thanks, Mark. Mark Merle, it's been a great battle. And, I'm built for it, so I'm happy. Working but listening, Amber, you're so fortunate. Be thankful for the jobs you guys have. I think warrants will be dispersed at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, right? That'd be awesome. I'm down with it. Anyone got to guess what happens in the after hours? No guess at all, Sean? But I can't wait. F. Pulte, we've got your back. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to do that. He's on Trump's cabinet. He also tipped me $2 once. I didn't see any warrant in my trade section account yet. Okay, cool. Trade station account. Cool. Cheers. Legendary Captain Marantz. You're welcome, Gaming the Captain. Webull got warrants. None in Fidelity yet. Yeah, Webull and Robinhood, right? I mean, they're the same clearinghouse. They're both Apex. So, it's just different. There is no losing with GameStop. Correct. Watching while on vacation. AA. Enjoy it. I've been thinking about taking a vacation. Just like one of those last vacations you'll ever take where you're just like, you know what? I know I'm not going to have money in like 2 years from now, so I must just take one last hurrah. Nah, I'm going to have money because I have GameStop. What's happening, Marantz and the crew? IBKR, yes. eToro, no. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Team 51, Trove is in the house. So when are the warrants tradable? I'm going to guess tomorrow, but we don't know. Probably in a day or so. Zup, no warrants. And Avzana, Swedish broker. Carlos, I don't know where that is, but I got you. Do the warrants have to be registered through Ryan and GameStop? They actually sent a letter to the SEC yesterday, and it got signed and it got approved. So they're there. 4,710 Bitcoin buy, 10/7, 4 p.m. warrants. I'm down with that. Can't get right. They already are. Thank you. Still waiting. I'm late. Was it Pelosi? They didn't dump. Moved it, Gronk said. Oh, cool. That was big money for me on Monday. Well, good job, Keith. I'm telling you right now, I'm waiting for big money to come, show up. I can surprise my wife with I don't know, maybe a sandwich for lunch. Be like, yo, I'm strapped again, guys. I went too deep yesterday. You guys weren't there. I think I did like $360 worth of GameStop shares. And I was like, okay, that's all I got, right? And then my son, on the way home, was like, hey, Dad, can I get this game? And I'm like, we're going to GameStop. I had no choice, bros. I'll bite the bullet for GameStop. Screw it. I'm going to panic buy. If price spikes to 32, would warrants instantly start trading? I don't know what that means, Michael. Not sure on that one. Why do you think it might? Listen, there's people out here who are not going to exercise warrants. Guys, there's a whole group of people and traders that do not exercise warrants. They just trade warrants. They trade off the volatility. And Tony D loves bottoms. Oh, yeah. I don't have mine yet. Got 20. Tony, they're saying it, not me. Don't come after me, Tony. Don't start chasing me. I get the feeling they're going to take the buy button again. I don't think that. Computer shows me with 149 warrants. Great job. Hey, I don't want to have 50 warrants for my 500 GME shares, but I do get forced conversion. How do I get to ride of the warrants on all my Weibo accounts? Seriously, Breezy, I don't know what you're saying exactly, but we'll figure it out as it happens, bro. Congratulations. Still haven't received my warrants. Hope they come soon. No warrants listed on my Moo account yet. Bro, Moo. You guys have some crazy accounts. Marantz, are you about to get on Fox and CNN for being a psychic? I don't know. Why? What did I say? How was I a psychic? How did I get it right? Wait a minute. Marantz, did you see the top gains today? GHX. They have Aries and Ontario Teachers Plan in there. Sus, I think they're hedging Jamie warrants. And you know what? I'm gonna play you something. I've got to find it though, guys, because I'm not prepared for this. But I want you guys to hear it, okay? So just bear with me. I've got to find it. I'm gonna find it because it's on my channel. Something I heard yesterday while I was sitting there thinking about a good day. Let me see what it says here. Yesterday. Okay, this is yesterday. Now watch this.
Republicans did, but we saw this long burn with Republicans, where you saw the establishment Republicans that were very resistant to some of these far-right newcomers.
I know it's
Beat up the economy by encouraging rate cuts. You do rate cuts when you have
okay.
At a time where we're not getting official economic data, so that means basically we're all looking.
When I hear it, I'll let you know. Okay, guys, just give me a second. I'm gonna play it at 2.0 so I can get through it faster.
Yeah, it's interesting. We got about 5 million companies in our portfolio. I call it America, means America, which we got $1 million. And fascinating.
Know where I'm looking for it.
March up until now, we've seen a lot of dichotomy in the hands of nuts. Consumer goods, hospitality, companies down, software businesses, healthcare businesses, business services. I call anything that requires a container to come into the country. Those are things you want to stay away from right now. Things that don't require containers, that are more business services. That's what we want to do.
Good job.
What is the longer-term outlook for the things? Is it that they ride out whatever tariff trade issues going through, and maybe they find a way to adjust long-term?
Yeah, we got to figure out where the bottom is. Right now, there's a lot of volatility there.
Hold on.
It can't happen if there's not certainty. Financing can't happen if there's not certainty.
No.
Marketplace, after that period, we can underwrite. And we can underwrite high interest rates, low interest rates.
You're gonna underwrite. Cool.
Issues, it's hard to underwrite. We don't get cost.
It's interesting to hear you say, you can underwrite in a high interest rate scenario and a low interest rate scenario. What you need is certainty. But let's talk a little bit more about that rate picture, because the market seems pretty certain that we're definitely going to get one, maybe two more rate cuts this year. We got the first one, of course, just about. That factor into middle America, the market that you're looking at right now.
There's two things going on. One, we're trying to heat up the economy. The administration's clearly trying to heat up the economy by encouraging rate cuts. You do rate cuts when you have a situation where you've got big unemployment, where you've got revenue issues, where you've got macroeconomic items. The challenge is we're doing rate cuts. We're talking about 2 more rate cuts this year, possibly 4 more next year, into a market that's already hot.
Watch this. Watch this, guys. I want you guys to tell me this guy doesn't sound like us a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I want you to hear it. I don't know who this guy is. He's Monroe Capital chairman and CEO. I want you to hear if he sounds like us from a couple of years ago. Well, listen to what he says right here. Pay attention.
Some money sitting on the sidelines with private equity, private credit. So the biggest will be 4 more next year into a market that's already hot. The stock market's flying. There's lots of money sitting on the sidelines with private equity, private credit. So the biggest challenge, I think, that we have to be mindful of is inflation. That's our enemy. We're starting to see, unemployment numbers that indicate rate cuts, may be a good option. But the other side of that is inflation. Look at egg prices, look at cereal prices, look at air travel prices. All of that is higher than it should be today.
Yeah, absolutely. At the consumer level, I mean, the cost of living is still a serious problem there. The Federal Reserve trying to thread that needle now, of course, without the benefit of government data. But when it comes to where you're sitting and you take a look at the different sectors across your portfolio companies, I mean, where do you have conviction right now when you consider these different cross currents?
Well, listen, you guys talked about it just now, AI. AI is on a run and there's no looking back. I'm concerned that, like anything, there's going to be winners and losers in AI. I mean, some of the valuations of these companies, you know, I'm a fundamental investor. I shake my heads. What I like, though, is the infrastructure around AI. That's what we're focused on. Power, energy systems, delivery, engineering, things that AI needs in order to create infrastructure.
No. Listen up.
So
He's going to
like
finish
that.
it off right here.
Healthcare, outsourced healthcare services. With all the federal cuts that are happening right now and the state challenges, a lot of healthcare is going to be outsourced. Those outsourced companies are going to be places to watch. I'm concerned about hospitality. Anything that consumer hits, we're starting to see credit card defaults. Credit cards go up, that's a sure sign that you're going to see stress in the consumer market. I'm concerned about fourth quarter stress in consumer.
I am curious, given just your background. I mean, Monroe's been around for 20 years, so you've seen a couple cycles, but obviously you had a career before that. So you've been through different business cycles, economic cycles, market cycles. How does this compare, what we're going through now, to what you've seen in the past, if at all?
You know, it's interesting. Yeah. Like I said earlier, we've got a unique situation right now. We've got a stock market that's trading at, 27 times PE. You know, average over the years, 17, 18 times. So by any stretch of the imagination, we're at high levels of valuation. M&A on the sidelines. You know, look at 2019, look at 2021, we're at half levels of M&A. And, we're in a market that we should be. I mean, last year, we were rocking come fourth quarter and first quarter. After second quarter this year, M&A slowed down and just stopped. We've got a portfolio, as I said, of 520 companies. 80% of our M&A was through our portfolios, add-ons, tuck-ins, bolt-ons, dividends, refinance, not new M&A.
Right.
And I'm hopeful that once we get to fourth quarter, there's a lot of pent-up demand that we're going to start seeing some M&A. We saw a big one announced this morning. I think we're going to start seeing more. We need certainty. The business community needs certainty.
Right.
And when we get certainty, the market is poised for M&A. There's a lot of private equity that's been sitting now 10, 12 years that needs to get unwound. Secondaries, we've not ever seen a secondary market like we're seeing today. That's because LPs want their money back. Universities, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, they need their money back so they can fund their budgets.
It's interesting to hear you say that, that you have still M&A.
Are you listening? They need their money back. If you're listening to what he's saying that M&A, all right, mergers and acquisitions, they're not happening. In this market right now, the only type of MA you see is going to be buybacks, share buybacks, and or people partnering up to get bigger, all right? And the reason why they're trying to get bigger is in case of default, they have somewhere to hide. Additionally, the government tends to bail out bigger companies, not smaller. This is how it happens. So when you're looking at this market right now, you see banks that are merging together, i.e. yesterday. You see private equity not launching new funds, and they can't because the money previously held up 10, 12, 14 years ago. All of that money wanted to get unwound and gutted, but 2019 happened, COVID happened, and now they got more greedy. They got even more greedy. So when he says secondaries, I want to explain it to you. You have initial people into a fund, and that fund, they go and buy product. They go and buy a company. They go buy, controlling stakes. Private equity does what private equity does. But when those people want their money back, they find a new investor to go in their place. Those are the secondaries. And these new investors are pouring even more money on top. There's a lot of different reasons to have secondaries. You want to get additional investors into a fund, and or you're trying to replace someone trying to leave. People don't want to leave. People want to leave. Don't get me wrong. There are people that want to leave. But what I mean by people don't want to leave, let me say it a different way. The private equity funds do not want you to leave. So the general partners are writing letters, they're freezing funds, they're doing, and if you don't know about this, I'll explain it to you in The Big Short, okay? The movie The Big Short, the character, the main character of The Big Short is Dr. Michael Burry. And he is a general partner. He controls a fund. And he has limited partners, all these investors. And he tells them all, hey, he writes a letter. He says, we're not going to pull our funds. We're going to suspend this account. And we're going to go ahead and pay these swaps every month. He's making a payment. I believe it was like $90 million a month, or like $10 million a month. I forget how much it was. But it was to the point where he would be broke after 3 to 5 years. And he's sitting there saying, don't worry, I'm going to keep paying the swap payments because I know eventually it's going to flip, it's going to turn, and they're going to crumble. So right now, these guys are continually paying swap payments against their funds, which are shorting GameStop, shorted GameStop, and hedged against GameStop. Those funds are not going to give up. They're going to hang on until people pull out. But hey, I promise you, pension plans, people retiring, baby boomers, everybody wants their money back. And the unfortunate part is you're going to lose it all. America, GameStop's going to take every dollar you have. You guys have no idea what you invested against. And now it's evident more so than ever. The fact that the media doesn't cover it, Wall Street doesn't cover it, and no one's allowed to talk about it. It's shadow banned on every platform. We are coming up with instruments to raise more funds, which is great. But those private equity firms need to return that money to their investors. And the only way you return the money, this is the problem, guys. The only way they can return that money is to unwind their positions. And when you unwind your positions, you expose yourself to collateral margin calls, you defaults. This is across the board. Everybody, I don't care if it's Canada, the UK, America, everybody was short GameStop, and their collateral is gone once they start unwinding. So we're going to sit here, and we're going to pump these markets until it's go time. But if you think we're wrong, then I'll let you understand why GameStop is sideways, why it's $24, why it's not allowed to go up, it's not allowed to run, yet the rest of the market is. And the elementary way to do it, oh man, we can post on Reddit, we can post on Twitter, and what can we do? We can tell these investors they're stupid. They're missing out on gains. You should be chasing these things, not what games. You know what GameStop did? GameStop says, oh, you guys want my guys to buy Bitcoin instead? Here's what we'll do. We'll buy Bitcoin. How about that? Well, don't worry, we're going to make money. We're going to make money tenfold. We're going to keep stacking it. But Ryan Cohen is set to be a trillionaire. There is no way around this, guys. I know you guys haven't figured out how the hell he's going to get there. It's because they're only looking at how the 7th most valuable company produced a guy worth $350 billion, $400 billion, Elon Musk. He's in charge of the 7th biggest company. Well, I'm going to tell you what GameStop's about to be. They're on their way. And it's because they're on the other side of this trade. I'm not making this up. I'm not misreading the situation or the room. There are signs. There will be smoke. And where there's smoke, there's fire. And I have fire in my heart. And I have the desire to grab every share possible. And so do you. Don't worry about the warrants too much, guys. That's just another instrument for them to fuck with, which I'm okay with. Do what you do. But if you heard Tony De Niro and you heard, what's his name, Uncle Bruce, and you heard this other guy, Nate Palantino, whatever the hell his name was, who didn't know shit, these guys don't know how this market actually works. They keep talking about stock. They keep talking about options. They keep talking about leverage, and they're not understanding what requirements are. The requirements from private equity. The collateral. You're all gonna melt away. Everybody who bet against GameStop is going to be on the other side of this trade saying, what the hell happened? How didn't we know? I've been telling you. All right. Back to the chat, back to the channel. Hey, Tenson, is that your name? I deleted your message. One, it's none of your business, and don't try to troll me. Don't come in here trying to troll me. Okay? What you want to do with your career is what you want to do. The message and the question he asked was, I'm thinking about quitting my job and doing YouTube full time. What should I do? How much do you make? That is ridiculous. I don't know what you need to make to survive. And two, do you have a platform I don't know of? Do you have a subject you want to talk about? Go do whatever your heart desires. Put your fucking heart behind it. But put some effort too. Put some skill. And then we'll have a talk. Come back to me. How about that? Come back to me when you make it. And I'll be here. 15 GameStop warrants and Webull for me. Good job, Patrick. Way to get those 15 warrants, man. I got my warrants in Saxo Bank in Denmark. Congratulations. Fire sale. No warrants. There you are. Yeah, no warrants. Guys, get ready. We're going to have a good time today. I'm going to keep reading the chat, and then when I'm done with the chat, then I'll go ahead and turn in the Discord, and we'll start talking on Discord. But we have plenty of time to look at the charts, and right now it's on the screen, $24.50, the price of GameStop in my top, in your top right-hand corner, my top, I guess. Is that my left? My top left-hand corner up here. It's cool. No warrants yet, but who cares? Not my problem. That's the regulator's problem to find out. Absolutely, Nathan. Nathaniel, I really like that. That's a really good point. There we go. Tension, do it, and you'll find out. Sarcasm doesn't suit you. Thank you, Mott. See, somebody saw what it was. Trilogy Metals has 5 employees. Isn't that crazy? We're going to put money as a U.S. company into them, and the only thing we're going to do is just promote that John Paulson is the #1 shareholder of Trilogy Metals, and that's how the U.S. is giving a scratch back to a guy who raised $50 million on a Trump fundraiser. Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. It really is. But you know what? Everybody does it, right? The way MicroStrategies front-ran Bitcoin to the upside last year, now MicroStrategies will front-run the downside. Bitcoin is exhausted above 123. I could be wrong and see 170. I don't know. I don't know what you see. What's up, Marantz and Team 51? It's a good day when GameStop delivers warrants. Looking forward to more Pokemon Power Packs open. Almost 400. Cheers. Yeah, you got an addiction, baby. Me, I'm doing one every paycheck. One every paycheck. Well, I only get paid once a month. So I did my one. You guys saw it. And it was a good card. It just wasn't a good grade. But I'll hang on to the card. I went and checked out. I did the homework on the card. The PSA 10's worth $300. The PSA 7, not worth so much, maybe $30. But I'll just hang on to it till I get my money back. And we'll call it a day. Marantz, it's been a while. Black Glove, what's going on? Hope all is well. Started catching up on your videos, and nice to see you're full time now. Hope you weren't laid off or anything. God bless. I know Warrants here in Fidelity. Yeah, cool. That's awesome, bro. And yeah, this is a good choice for me to make to stay home and do YouTube. I love it, and I want to be more like Tony De Niro. You know, Tony De Niro left the corporate world 22 years ago, and he's been grinding ever since on his own. And that's, I mean, he's my role model. He inspires me. So I just want to be him. You know. No nonsense, more adult conversation. That's what I get. So all you kids out there that don't know what you're talking about, it's very apparent. If you would just take a college course in a class, then you would know that cost of goods sold, the cost of revenue, yes, it includes, I guess, payroll. The craziest shit I ever heard, bro. Craziest shit I ever heard. Hey, Tony, you always brag about how you went to college or whatever, in a community college, but it was cool, bro. Like, we all went there, too. But here's the thing, man. Like, there's this thing. I told you I wouldn't even get started with you. What's your last name? De Niro? No, Tony, no. Middle name, De Niro. No, De Niro. Tony, no, De Niro. Marantz. I just love this part. There was this video once.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to Marantz Rants. Plenty of information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice.
Guys, I want to watch this video. You guys watch it with me for like 3 minutes. It's my favorite part about Tony De Niro. Watch this shit.
GameStop's Q3 earnings. And, of course, give him a price target around $10. And he gave you his reason why and told you book value is not something to look at. Then he tried to explain the balance sheet, which he did completely wrong. And then he said the S&P 500 is a no-go for GameStop. Okay. Well, let's compare GameStop to a lot of other companies if you'd like to. They're out there. It's not going to change my mind as far as what people think they're evaluated, what they're not. I think the X factor here is Ryan Cohen and the ability that he has to invest the money of GameStop into anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be GameStop. You know, if you put your money into GameStop, just to give you an example, you are now making yourself the singular target. To keep the target moving, per se, is to put the money elsewhere where they don't see you coming. Right now, it's a setup. People are looking to pounce. People are looking to destroy GameStop, whether it be a rating of $6 and or a video misleading about the earnings. So I'll explain the errors first. We'll go there first. So right here, here's a video by Tony De Niro, and I want you guys to hear this part because it's Tony, school's in session.
Getting those costs under control. Looking at the financial statements very quickly at a high level, revenue $1.078 billion. The cost of that revenue, $796 million. Yielding a gross profit of $281 million. That gives them a gross operating margin of 26%. And if we go down to the bottom of the table here and look at the history of the gross margin, you can see that they have been making steady improvements at it, increasing that gross margin. How are they doing that? What is in cost of revenue? How did they drop it so much? You guys have heard about all of the layoffs, the layers of management in the stores that they've been cutting. All of that direct labor cost goes directly into this cost of revenue. And so
I want to stop right there. So he says the cost of payroll and the cuts are a result of cost of revenue. It has nothing to do with cost of revenue. I hope people know cost of revenue has everything to do with what we call margin based off a product, right? Delivering product. It's what we call final delivery in retail. Tony, I know you don't work retail and I know you don't know this part, but right here, I'll even let you Google it so that you understand what is cost of revenue. The term cost of revenue refers to the total cost of manufacturing, delivering a product and service to customers. It has nothing to do with payroll. You know, payroll, if you look at that same balance sheet that you're looking at, Tony, it's listed under operating expenses. And then you'll see it mixed in. That's what they call SG&A, right? Sales, general administrative costs. What that means is that payroll's built in there. If you read the 10K and the 10Qs, it even tells you with the shutdown of these stores, the SG&A will be at a standstill or it's going to have a decrease because of labor. And you'll say that right now, like in the next 10 minutes, you're going to literally do this. Watch this. This is crazy.
So even though it is inconvenient to employees and it is causing a lot of frustration at the staff level in the stores because they don't have all of the managers that.
That's the craziest shit I ever heard, bro. Somebody who has no idea like how you actually derive your cost of goods sold versus your SG&A versus ops margin, gross profit margin, your net profit. Like, I mean, this is like elementary shit on a P&L. Like, Tony, have you ever done a P&L? It stands for profit and losses. Have you ever done a P&L? No? I didn't think so. But chicken coops, you know, you buy the chicken wire, you buy the plywood, that would be your cost of goods sold, like what it cost you, the materials. It's cool. Somebody in here, Night Move, says, hey, Marantz, love your show. Unfortunately, I see people that do it better. Not impressed with your channel, guys. Other guys do so much better job. And I would absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree. There are people who do better than me. That's not a problem. Not agreeing to. I mean, I have nothing against that. Not impressed with your channel. Other guys do it better. You're absolutely correct. They probably do it better. But I doubt they have as much truth as us. That's the difference. So you can do it better, but if you're lying and or giving out misinformation, then is it really better? And yeah, that's okay. It's okay. They're probably sponsored and they're probably doing really well in life. And maybe I just want to be as good as them one day. So why try to knock down the little guy? Why try to knock down the guy who's trying to get better? How am I ever going to get better like them if I can't just keep trying? But thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the motivation. And thank you for the direction that I might want to go. If you want to give out any tips, Night Moves Music, I'd love to learn from you and or your observations. So hit me up in the emails, man, the DMs. Teach me. I'm dying to learn. Been 4.5 years of failure. And, you know, on a mountain full of failures, there's that one success. And I'll call myself an overnight success with your guidance. So thank you, Night Moves. Appreciate it, man. Love the positivity in the room. What could I do without you? Everyone else tells you, what do you know? No one cares what you think. Yeah. Tenson says here, OT, what? I'm not being sarcastic. Well, you're not being smart either. Wow. Keep moving forward, Marantz. F your old job. You made the right decision for you and your family. Always remember that you don't want to be the one digging the holes. You want to be the one selling the shovel. Freddie, man. Freddie's an entrepreneur. Freddie's been running his own space for a long time. And I'm going to keep trying, Freddie. I really am. So the bigger we get, the better we do. And I'll keep grinding. 10 free memberships, by the way, by Michael Venuti. Michael Venuti doing his duty. He watches your channel. Exactly. I want my Mapo. Okay, that's cool. You're pumping out some other stocks there, Zane. I don't know what they are. We don't really pump other stocks, but it's cool. You do what you do, man. Eagle fly, eagle fly. Forgot to sub to your channel from Marantz Rants. Tell me about you. No new sub, bro. No new sub. Okay, cool. Is that what it was? I didn't get to see what happened. Carter's Corner Pocket. Forgot to sub to your channel from Marantz Rants telling me about you. New sub. Oh, that's cool. He needs more. Connect the dots. Where's my 51 warrants? Schwab? Where can be found? Yeah. Who can beat me? I started watching Marantz January 3rd, 2022. Practically the whole room can beat you, Ali, on that. I watched that. Smash the like button. Smoke a lot. It's been a member for 3 months, bro. Hit the like button. Best $6 of your life there. Smoke a lot, or however much it is. I think it's like $2.99 a month. So that's awesome. Thank you for the 3 months, though, bro. Gold is a massive red flag for people who know. No. Yeah. Oh wow. 20 free memberships, guys, for the show from Freddie Bower. He's gonna catch you, bro. This is the truth. Sad but true. Yeah. Gold being at 4K is terrible. If people only knew the strength of the dollar that doesn't exist and what's coming forward. It's going to have a drawback, guys. Like, there's a peak to gold, and you'll find it back down. You'll probably get gold back down to 2,000 after people start selling it. They're going to have to sell it because it's going to be a crash party. This is the true, sad but true. Can't stop. Yeah, there's no way gold should be up 100% in 1 year. Gold is gold. Only real safe haven. Ooh. Yeah, maybe. We're going to wait and wait and wait until they feel the pain. Yes, Sean. I say when we sell. People missing payments and car loans is at an all-time high, too. Shit is about to hit the fan. Well, that's what they're saying. Consumers, whenever you have credit, when you have, credit, defaulting, and then you have cars defaulting, that's pressure. And that pressure is being felt by everyone. You are a legend, Marantz. Well, thank you. See, there's a nice comment. Hard to find nice comments these days, bros, but I'll take it. Where are my warrants? I also have a fire in my heart. Good job, Shane. Me too. 20 more shares today. Be smooth. Great job. If you're not receiving warrants, cash instead. When do they evaluate the price of the warrant? The 7th at the close or what? We do not know. I got my warrants and IBKR and computer share. Good job. Got VIP backstage for garbage today to get asked them one question. Gonna ask if are they going to be invested into GameStop? Adam, I don't know what garbage is. Is that a group? Is that a band? Marantz, I see the 47 cap behind you. You need to have a 51 logo. Steven, we are the logo. I am the logo. I have the hat on. I'm the logo. You mean that 47 hat? That's for my boy Charlie Kirk, bro. They shot Charlie in the neck for talking, speaking the truth. They've done a lot to me. They haven't assassinated me, but they've done a lot, and I'm okay. I bought 24 call options expiring January 26th. Do I get warrants? You should own shares, Grow. You should own shares. I'm going to short 1 share of my account so I can see the pain they feel. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Revolt in Denmark. I have not received my GME warrants. Okay, well, we'll check them out in Denmark. Cooking and listening. Shout out to you, Sharon. It is trash day, Sharon. I'm very well aware. I got loaded up. There's going to be a day where I'm not here on the stream and I'm not making videos because I have to work on the yard. I'm going to be installing a new sprinkler system in my backyard, and I'm going to be scalping the front yard and the backyard. It's going to take me a whole day. I haven't decided when, but it's going to have to happen very soon. But I'm trying to call my uncle over to help me with the sprinklers because that's what he does for a living. Like, he's really good at irrigation. The city sent him to school for it. He works for the city. He's like a graduate of irrigation system. I don't even know. That's his job. He's in charge of it all. Like, at a very high level. Like, he knows more about water than I know about anything. And I'm just like, bro, he worked on golf courses for 30 years. And then the city said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and send you over here to school. He went to night school for irrigation, and he was a graduate. And then now he knows too much about water. So can you come check out my sprinklers still? It'll be right there. Yeah, whatever, bro. Anyway, was another GME ETF created to hold back GameStop. All of them are. Holy shit. I did not think I would get my warrants in Webull before Fidelity and Schwab. What the F? It's possible. I got my warrants in Robinhood. Good job, Nick. No warrants on Cash App. Oh, God. I spent $150 so far on Power Packs, more than I've spent at their store in a while. That means a lot, Dan. That means a lot. You know what I said? I said was, you're going to shop at GameStop if they have product that you want to buy, right? And right now, the only thing people want to buy are Pokemon cards and some video game releases when they come out. But the Pokemon cards, are a lot to people because they can now give value for them. Did you know, I don't think GameStop would sell as many Pokemon cards as it does if they didn't have the partnership with PSA. I think that has escalated everything they do. I think because they have the partnership with PSA, that people now feel like, hey, it's like whenever you bought a baseball card. You buy baseball cards and you open them, you might get a really valuable card. And then you say, now what do I do with it? How do I sell it? I can't even sell it. I don't even know how to get value for this damn thing. Now you have a way. You go send it out via GameStop. They grade it. They can put it in the vault, offer you some money via, PSA, eBay, however you want to sell it. But you can sell a graded card faster and better than a raw card. There's a true market. And definitely GameStop is giving you money for your graded cards. So I think that's what's been beneficial to the partnership. I think that's what the massive increases are. It's the more people adopt the idea of grading cards and trading in cards, the bigger this platform gets and the bigger the store gets. But it's all happening in real time. It takes time. So you got to condition the people. You got to condition the collectors. Think about it. I got a little dude named AJ who's like 8 and 9 years old, him and his sister, and they collect Pokemon cards. They know how to grade the Pokemon cards. They take them to GameStop, get graded. Anthony's done a great job. He's teaching his kids the value of them. And then what happens? In 10 years, 20 years from now, when it's time to get AJ a car, AJ can go, you know what, Dad? We got all these Pokemon cards. Let's go to GameStop and let's get some cash. And guess what we can do? We got a down payment on the car. Like, you have a way to develop a system to teach your children about the value of what they have coming forward. And that's just one shopper. That's just one dude. I know there's other kids out there too, but he just happens to be my number one fan. So, I keep him in my thoughts and my prayers. But you guys got to know the way this works. GameStop's doing it on a big level, huge scale, and the scale goes up, 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 just like everything else we do. No warrants in public. There we go. PJ Dub got a free membership. Good job. 2 scoops, 1 cup. Got a free membership. Mark. There we go. AMC Never Leaving. What a hell of a name, bro. AMC Never Leaving. I should talk about AMC while I'm here. Speaking of AMC, one of the worst investments of your lifetime, how are they going to pay this $2.5 billion that is due next year? They have a debt maturity of $2.5 billion or $2.6 billion. Whoa, I went and looked at the box office. Yep, decline in box office. Oh, no. Everything's declining. I thought they were increasing. I thought it was something to be, singing about. No, not this time. When we'll see warrants on the brokerage accounts, hopefully tonight. Schwab getting a call at 4 p.m. Eastern if these warrants ain't dropped. Vampire, I don't know what the phone call would do. I called him and was told that it will be distributed at end of the day. Well, there you go. I remember the old setup. Rick James, thanks, man. I've had a couple of different setups. Tony equals punk. Well, yeah. You can't spell punk without Tony. Thinkorswim, the only positive thing about Schwab, I miss TDA. Okay. I mean, TD Ameritrade? I mean, I don't really care about Thinkorswim. I don't use it. So, samesies. Terms of service was awesome. Okay. Holy F. Tony has aged badly since I last saw that cheese ball. See, warrants in Vanguard? None in Schwab or Fidelity. First Brands has over 500 plus CLOs tied to Jefferies. There's a huge bubble about to burst. Trav, let me tell you, isn't that awesome, bro? Like, I thought about it the other day. I was like, yo, First Brands, right? So the First Brands, if you guys don't know, they have like a $1 billion worth of assets, right? And then they borrowed against the $1 billion of inventory. They use it as collateral, all right? Your CLOs. And guess what? They borrowed it like 5 to 10 times over the same inventory. Now everybody wants their money and they're short 10 people. And those people, those banks or whomever, that didn't do the due diligence and didn't check the papers, I mean, you're going to be upside down. Even $1 billion at this point is ready to break the levee because you don't have collateral. There's no cash on this market. This whole market's barren, bro. People are taking money out of the market and putting it back into gold and Bitcoin, right? Okay, check this out, guys. So you got to ask yourself, how does the S&P keep going up if the market, the investors into it, are not really there? And the truth is this, everyone's doing share buybacks. The whole world in this great environment doing share buybacks. What do you think? This is why everybody's an expert trader. Everybody, oh man, we're going to go up and to the right. Okay. All of you guys are all idiots. You don't see what's happening. What happens when a pullback comes and people stop buying those shares. The companies themselves, when they stop buying their own shares, let me tell you what happens, man. A true drawdown, a true unwind. It's a race to the bottom. It's a falling knife, the whole market. Off to a meeting. Marantz, keep up doing what you're doing. GOAT GME coverage. Man, we do our best, bro. We do our best. Nothing in Schwab. I'm feeling the pain too. Whole lot of information. Whole lot of master. No, I'm so sorry. Que pasa, Marantz? Sorry, I'm late. It's always a bonus when you're live. Danny Devlin, welcome. You don't always have to catch the live streams, bros. You guys can watch, the rerun. Play it back later. It's okay. I don't want to get you guys in trouble, especially if you're out there at Ford Fritz in Riverside, California. If you need a Ford in Riverside, I know a guy you can go see. His name's Danny D. Danny Devlin. He's out there trying to sell cars in Riverside. We're here to do it. Marantz, not sure if you've seen Rainstone finance firm, First Brands Used, started laying off last week. Trav, I'm all over it, bro. I'm waiting for it all to happen. See, Trav, I'm waiting for the dominoes to fall. And then I get to sit back and watch the emperor has new clothes and or no clothes. Are you familiar? Do you know what's really happening here? Okay, so this market was shorted during COVID. The whole damn thing. Everybody shorted the market to make money all the way down. Then they went and printed $6 trillion. The Fed, the Fed printed $6 trillion, handed it out to people, and people don't understand what that means. That means that $6 trillion will end up in this market because all money trickles to the top. As you're spending it, it churns. You pay bills, you pay this, you pay that. Sooner or later, it gets to some type of sovereign fund, some type of retirement fund. That money gets to the top of corporate America. So all of that money, $6 trillion, is sitting at the top. And then you're going to be like, okay, what's real, what's not? There's some real greed out here. There's some real people making terrible decisions because they go like this. I'll tell you how it happens. Hey, man, me and my 7 buddies, we're going to go ahead. We'll call ourselves the Samurai 7. We're going to make a show called Marantz Rants. But we're going to go ahead and do it with AI. We're going to partner up with so-and-so. Give us some funding, man. We're an AI company. That's what we are. We get the funding, and guess what we do with the funding? We go on yachts. We go to Laker games. We go sit courtside. We ain't got shit to do. We got a real instrument here. Man, we failed. So, oh, man, they failed. Go bankrupt. Oh, they failed. What are you going to do? We'll go get some more money from somebody else. This is what happens. These guys live fat off the hog for a long time, bros. For decades. And they don't care if they get cut. They don't care. They're 60 years old. What are you going to do? Catch them now? They already lived their whole 40s and 50s and were banging out everything. These dudes already drove the Aston Martins. Aston Martin announced they're having not as many car sales. And they're like, we only sold 60,000 units. And I'm like, 60,000 units at 100-something thousand a piece? That's not enough. That's your business? That's all you guys got? 60,000 cars. Is it 6,000 cars or 60,000? Who knows? Whatever it is, it's not enough. I'm blown away by this market. But we'll wait for it all to come down, Trav, I promise. Freddie is a beast. He's the beast. He's in the house, the real deal. Freddie says he went hunting and didn't produce any results. I didn't get one DM of a shot anything. I didn't get one story. Ray, are you one of those dudes that sit around a bonfire and say, hey, man, we were out there hunting? Like, I get it if you want to get away. If you just want to get away from the missus, bro, I mean, I can imagine. I'd be like, yo, mama, I'm going to go camping. And my wife would be like, where? I'd be like, up in the mountains. And I'm really up in that bitch just to be in the side. Like, I would love to go camping by myself. I find it relaxing. I find it enjoyable. I don't have to answer anybody. Get to take a shit in the woods. Like, do you guys even know what that means? Like a shit in the woods, bros? How many of you have ever had to do litter, detail? You guys know what litter detail is? Oh, baby, let me tell you. Let me tell you a story about litter detail. So litter detail in the military is the whole idea is you leave no signs of that you're there, and it's called no signs of litter. And so when you're in a destination, when you're like an LZ, you're in a landing zone, you get to your drop zone, and you gotta you gotta roll out maybe 30 clicks one way. Boom, they give you a site, they give you an 8-digit grid, and you get your map, your topographical map, and you shoot an azimuth, and you get the GM angle, and you take your little compass, and you take your little red light readable map, red light flashlight on a map, and you start humping, you start moving out in the middle of the night. By the time you get to where you're going, you probably got to take a shit, or you got to piss, all right? And when you piss, that's pretty easy to cover up. Only got to dig about 6 inches deep, piss, cover it with some shrubs, whatever. But technically, when you got to drop a load, you know that you're supposed to dig a hole. You get an E-tool, you have a shovel, it's called an E-tool, okay, an entrenching tool. Your entrenching tool is exactly, I believe it's 18 feet with the jagged side, 18 inches with the jag, and then 2 feet long, maxed out when you unfold it, 2 feet long. Something like that. Maybe it's 18 inches or 2 feet. I can't remember. But you got to dig a hole 2 feet deep, 18 inches wide. If you're going to go out there and you're going to drop a deuce. So you're out there like this, digging in rocks, just digging. Oh, hey, I hope you don't have to go anytime soon, bro. It's going to take you 30 minutes because the ground ain't soft. None of you have ever tried to dig in the middle of a mountain or dirt with no water, no soft, there's nothing. Don't give me that. First fighting position I ever dug was 6 feet long, 2 feet wide, 2 feet deep. My first fighting position I ever built. Boom. Took me 8 hours. My back was blown out. Tony. And then I got in my fighting position. And my fighting position was like this, and my buddy's fighting position was like this, where our feet touched. So we were like this, in a V shape. And then everybody was in a V shape, all around the 360. You had vectors. You had your line of sight vectors. So I'm facing this way. Another guy's maybe 40 meters that way, facing this way. Another guy's facing that way. It's like you're intersecting. No matter what you look, someone's going to see what's coming. Anyway, you got to take a piss. There ain't no porta potties, bro. Let me tell you how bad it is. And if you've never shit in a hole, then you're not thankful for running water. You're not thankful for your plumbing system in America. Because, oh, my God, what comes out of you. You might think it's not much. Oh, my God, bros. That plate of meatball and spaghettis is looking the same. Ugh. Yeah, so then you put on a gas mask. You sit there for like 8 hours in a fighting position that you've completely concealed your they can't see you're there. You've put branches and trees all around, shrubbery, everything. But once you're looking in a gas mask for like 3 hours, you start hallucinating. And you start seeing bushes move, and you think that shit that's a person. I'm going to shoot. Like, oh, it's crazy, bro. You guys go join the army. It's fun. Whenever someone says bottom, Tony D is like, where? No, Tony's like, I got him. How do you like it? Everyone has some crazy stories, and I'm so happy GameStop has brought in so many of us together. I can legally tell mine, but happily you exist. Okay, cool, man. I have warrants in Robinhood. Have you ever had a warrant out for your arrest? Okay, 20 free memberships Freddie sent out. Doc Money, Kyle White, Donnie Guns. Donnie Guns? Is that Dooney Guns? Donnie Guns? Is that the guy who used to watch Cosmic all the time? Cool story, bro. Ryan Brown, good job. Way to get a free one, Ryan. Appreciate you, bro. I need one. G-Money, it's like I told the guys last night. Fat Dad Dirk, been around forever, bro. Joel, been around forever. These guys have been watching the show forever. I told you guys had to turn on your gifts to get free memberships. If someone's gifting free memberships and you don't have your gifts on, then you won't get one. 3-month gain lost in 3 days. Sick with it. So? The hell? 3-month gain lost in 3 days? The fuck is this guy? What are you worried about? Were you going to sell? What the hell? Let me just tell you now. 3-month gain lost in 3 days. Hey, yo. Do you not go on vacation, bro? Is that how you feel when you bought your wife her wedding ring? Do you have a wife? Hey, when you bought Patrick his wedding ring, okay, sick with it. Hey, sir, my love. I know you wanted something bigger, but this is 3 months, man. I lost it in 3 minutes, and I'm on my knees again. This is bullshit. Yeah, 3-month gain lost in 3. Who gives a shit? Give me the better price. I go get a better price. Thank God. Thank God I had no money last month. Thank God I was dead broke, bro. Shit. 320 put in gold. Good job, man. Have not received in SoFi. Why are you in SoFi? You do what you guys want. Okay, I'm not talking shit. Do you know Team 51 team, if you click the emojis on YouTube algorithms, gets the live to more people? Had no idea. We are 51. Somebody asked me about hype. Like, Marantz, what videos should we hype? We get hype points according to YouTube. It's a new thing. Guys, hype everything. I don't care what you hype. Hype anything and everything. Just touch it. Sorry. That's Tony to Charlotte. Just touch it. Come on, babe. Come on, we can do this. You know how far they are, like, mentally? I would hope. Like, on intimacy, can you imagine? Tonight's just not the night. I'm not feeling good. I told you, I get stomach aches. It's just that time of the month for me. I got a headache. And then here comes Charlotte, and she's like, will you stop bitching all the time? You're always complaining. Like, but you don't understand. I wear this hat to hide all my bald spots. Never mind. Hey, Marantz, here's a nice comment. Thank you for everything you have given to the entire community. I can see Christ is in your heart, and I appreciate for your honest and loving message. God bless us both, Sean. It's been awesome. And I'm not going anywhere. It's awesome. 47 hat is for Kirk, not Trump. Correct, Dan D. That's the Charlie Kirk hat. Did you not know that? Charlie Kirk had this hat and gave it to Trump, and he had it made, and then he sells it on his website. Trump don't sell those hats, bro. Scalping for the winter lawn. Yeah. Getting late, 3 p.m. Eastern, no warrants. Ooh, Chris, man. Feet are on fire. Burn them up, bro. Rants, if warrants just don't show up in people's accounts, what happens? Nathaniel, I don't know. What the world? What happens, bro? Don't know. Don't care. I didn't have them last month anyway. Let's just put this out there right now. I didn't have warrants a month ago, and I don't have them right now. Same shit, different day. You know what? And I don't have the cash to exercise them yet. So let me just, I'll be okay. This shit is crazy. Worried about shit that ain't even happened. It's like, yeah, man. If you don't pull out, you might get her pregnant. No. She's 60. I doubt she's going to get pregnant. Let me just see what happens. Still waiting for my 1,000 warrants. Sweden. Yeah, good job. 1,000 warrants. Viking, just stop the bullshit, bro. This got 1,000 warrants. My God. I got a friend. I have a real life friend who is going to receive 13,000 warrants or 11,000 warrants. 11,000 warrants. A real friend. 11,000 warrants. Shout out to Jay, my boy. But shit, bro. Hey, Marantz, don't snap if this is a bad question. But if these warrants are like calls, when will you sell them? I see 17. I think you should watch the show. That's what I think you should do. I will sell my warrants the minute I want to sell them. That's it. I don't care what the function is. It's if I have enough money to exercise something. Maybe I exercise one a day. Maybe I exercise one every week. Who knows? I'm not worried about it. Why am I worried? Well, all the warrants are going to do is give me the rights to buy shares at $32. And guess what? I already do so many things for GameStop throughout my whole career as far as overbuying for things, paying for things. I go out of my way for GameStop. It was awesome yesterday. I went to GameStop and I was noticing all the differences. And the one thing the guy told me at the counter, he said, "Hey, Marantz." I said, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, "When's your next giveaway?" And I was like, wow. He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I really look forward to those videos. They're cool." And I said, "Dude, that means a lot to me." He obviously doesn't know what I'm going through in my life and what happened to me these last 2 months, the transitions that I'm making, the pivot. But I'm still finding time to figure out my next step. And I haven't had the energy or the time to do certain things because I've had all these things lined up, these meetings that I had to go to, and they all turned out Well, not all of them. One was really bad, and it threw me off for a little bit. And that was kind of like the writing on the wall of like, hey, you should really just do YouTube and don't worry about the other stuff. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, it'll all work out. I'll get back out there to the kids, and I'll get back out there to the street. I have a lot to give away. I've been tired. I didn't have the energy that I should have. My libido's down. My sexual drive is just not there. I'm not ready to perform at these levels. And you gotta be ready, man. You gotta be out there full on machismo. You need to have like some sexual energy to go out there and do these interviews. What? Bro, I'm busy. I'll find time. But thank you for asking. When am I gonna sell? Who knows? On Robinhood account, it shows the warrants, but no price. Cool. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, no, I was just joking there, by the way. You want to know about my sexual energy? I'm ready to do something with these shares. Oh, yeah. Like the dude the other day who said he showed his position to some girl, and she'd been calling him ever since. Yeah. Hey, when there's, hey, let me tell you guys something. If you're a single GameStop investor, if you're a GameStop investor and you're single, that's by choice, by the way. All you ever have to, you meet a woman, right? You meet a woman, and she asks you, so what do you like to do? What do you like to do for a good time? And you'd be like, well, I like to study economics. I watch finance. I watch a YouTuber. He's actually pretty hilarious. His name's Marantz Rants. You should watch him. He's funny. I'll show you sometime. But before I ever show you, and then I invest my money in the stock market. What? You have a position in the stock market? What? Well, yeah, and then of course you egg it on. You say, well, when you have excess cash and you just want to invest it, you find some individual securities that you might feel warrant an investment, and then you make that investment and you do some due diligence and you come to the conclusion that this is the best investment for you. Your time horizon and your risk tolerance are all taken into consideration. And then of course, you just watch the market when you can, but you don't sweat it too much. You just know that you've been investing for a very long time for all the right reasons. What do you do for a living? Oh my God, pennies down. Oh, he said these words that I've never heard before. Oh my God. What? Only my dad talks that way. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Bro, you can have whatever you want. Have a show the account. Show her. These people, I remember, I'll never forget the time I went out on a date. Let me tell you. So not only did I make a lot of money back then, but I went out on this date. This is before my wife. I don't mind saying this story. And I went out on a date, and we get there, and the guy goes, hey, yeah, so it's going to be a deposit. There's a security deposit for this. And I was like, security deposit? It's not a hotel. Like, what are we doing? He's like, well, we draft the card $100, and we charge the card $100 for, it was for something. I don't know what the deposit was for, but they charge $100, and then they charge you $100 for like what you're doing, and you'll get it back tomorrow. Just in case, for liability, but concern, blah, blah, blah. It was like some stupid shit we were doing. We're out on a tour. And I was like, okay, $100, huh? I was like, oh, I didn't have 100, bro. I made so much, but I had no money, though. I was broke. And I was like, I had the money for the date. I had the money for dinner and the event we were doing. We were doing some tours. And they were like, yeah, so the incidental is going to be an overcharge. Whatever, boom. And I was just like, I don't have 100. And this girl looked at me. I'll never forget. She goes, oh, it's okay. I have it. I felt so embarrassed, guys, because there I was. I'm a baller. No, I'm not. And she goes, I got it. She's like, listen, I have $1,400 in my bank account. I'm not broke, right? I have $1,400 in my bank account. And at the time, when you're like 24, that's a lot of money, right? That's like, yo, man, $1,400 might as well be $1 million. But for me, I was like, $1,400? Shit, I can't even afford this $100 over the price. I knew it wasn't going to go well for me. And yeah, so that was our only date. But yeah, $1,400 back then was like everything. Can you imagine? You just show anybody. Yeah, I got like 5,000 in GameStop. What? Oh my God! You're Roy and Kitty. You want the kitty? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, what's up? I'm live. No, what happened, Mama? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, I already said yes. Hey, that doesn't matter. All right, love you. We got it. We got it. I'm doing my show, Mom. Huh. Yeah, I don't pay. Huh? No. No, I don't pay. I just show up. All right, love you. All right, bye. Yeah. Close call. Oh, man. If you guys know my wife ain't playing that game. And so back to the story of GameStop. 24.46 is at my cost average. It's at my cost average. Oh man, can't buy any though right now. I'm waiting on some events to happen. Then I can. Then it'll be okay. Let's see. I can definitely buy tomorrow. I think it's by tomorrow the next day. The ticker is crabbing hard. They're struggling to get it below 24. Good. Win Moon Marantz. Shout out to your grind, Marantz. Enjoy the content. Kirby Vision, Vincent. Kirby, I appreciate you, bro. Bro, shout out to the parents who named their kids Kirby. That is ballsy, bro. Naming it after a vacuum. I was named after a stereo. But if you're named Kirby, that's a real name. Kirby Puckett, bro. You can't ever outlive that. The problem is Kirby, the vacuum, and Kirby Puckett, everything's fat. That's it. Is the name Kirby? Yeah. Man, live streams hit different. Thank you, Sharon. How old is that sweater? Bro, first off, this sweater's a year old. I just never worn it. I never wore it. It's up in my closet over here. I just picked it up, put it on, because I have on a GameStop shirt underneath, like normal. But I had I don't know. I put on my cowboy sweater. You want to know what happens before a tsunami? A massive pullback on the beach, where there appears to be a beach, and there it goes for miles. Really, Sean? You mean to tell me the shore pulls back all the way, like, and it just blows out? Bro, I have some shares in Robinhood and Webull. Bro, it shows my warrants, but it does not show a price. David, give it a day. We're going to wait till tomorrow. Keep up the great content, Trav. We try. We try. Thank you. Cowboy sweater, I think. Go Eagles. Where do you want them to go? Didn't the Eagles lose? Trash ass Eagles. They lost. Didn't they lose? Like they gave them a whole ass comeback. And I'm gonna make a proclamation right now. The greatest football player of all time is a Dallas Cowboy. So before you guys come out here and try to tell me that it's X, Y, and Z or that it's Tom Brady, the greatest football player of all time is a Dallas Cowboy who also played for the 49ers. And that's it. That's it. No, it's not Emmitt Smith. The greatest football player of all time is Larry Allen. And I will dispute that with anyone on the planet. It is Larry Allen. Ask anybody. And his rookie year, he played against Reggie White. Reggie White was like, whoa. Reggie White gave him the work, but he was a kid. Larry went to the weight room, never came back out. Larry benched over 700 pounds, squatted 900 pounds, and he ran like the wind. And Larry Allen is an absolute mammoth of a man. Scared people on the field. Threw around Warren Sapp like a rag doll. This man was the greatest football player ever. It's not even close. Not even up for discussion. There's no Emmitt Smith without Larry Allen. Larry Allen is a truck. He's the whole damn thing. So there's just no way. Is more position related? Really, Dan D? Is that what you think? I bet you if I gave Larry Allen, if I put him on defense, maybe the best nose tackle of all time. It's not position based. Get out of my way base. There's grown men out here. Anyway, just saying. Police call. Bro, little detail was in Boy Scouts. Ooh. What? What? If people aren't paying their car loans, they're definitely not paying First Brands for parts to fix it. Yo, that's funny. Trav, hey, you know what, Trav? No results, Freddie? Damn, Freddie. We weren't hiking. Hey, Freddie, if that's the cover story, bro, because I've seen Goodfellas. Hey, man, can I borrow the knife? You know, we hit a baby giraffe. We hit a deer. We were driving through in the middle of the night. Yeah. And I know you're from like New York and New Jersey and shit, and you just put shit in the trunk, eh? Hey, you know, I don't know, but I'm just saying. Dude, you know, you're like the Joe Pesci of the fucking crew, bro. The hoof got stuck on the fucking, you know, on the grill. There it is. I knew what it was. Scouts say, leave no evidence. Oh, little detail was in Boy Scouts. Oh, was it really? Wow, that's what you were saying. Okay, cool now. Yeah, hey. Nobody knows what Freddie does outside of this shit. I talked to Freddie before, bro. Freddie sounded real official, bro. Freddie sounded like, hey. We don't make no phone calls. We don't talk over the phone, you know? All this shit's tapped. Hey. You know guys like me. You know. No, I watch the fucking movies, okay? Martin Scorsese, that's my goddamn cousin, bro. He's making movies about my life. Don't give me no fucking money either. Don't do the New York accent. Stick to. I don't give a shit. I don't know the difference. Hey, Bern, I don't care about my accents, bro. I don't know the difference from English and Australian. I don't know the difference from Irish and New York. I just know, hey, what do you got on my spaghetti, eh? That's all I know. I seen the ape father. There he was. Hey, Marantz, you the smartest man on the internet. I'll never forget how smart and dumb people are at the same time. Like the ape father comes out. This is another YouTuber, guys, by the way. And ape father goes, hey, Marantz, I think you're the smartest man on the internet. I think you're the smartest investor on the internet. Like, seriously, the way you describe things, the way they're going to happen, and then they do happen, and then you explain the value, and you're just so smart. I was like, why, thank you. He goes, but I'm not going to listen to you. Oh, that shit was hilarious. My fucking pancreas hurts. I'm laughing here. My kidneys. Oh, shit. Oh, no. They're just biodegradable. No, I've been eating all this lasagna. You want to impress me? Don't eat lasagna. Spell it. You want to impress me? Scouts say leave no evidence. There you go. Thank you, Marantz. $500 off the purchase of any vehicle if you mention Marantz or GameStop. Danny Devlin is giving you a $500 off purchase of any vehicle if you say Marantz or GameStop at Fritz Ford in Riverside, California. Get your ass down to Ford. Buy a Ford Ranger like me. Buy a... What else does my wife have? She has a Ford Fusion hybrid. Get it. Scouts say leave no evidence. There we go. I go fishing, so peaceful, and yes, I have shit in the woods and wipe my ass with one piece of toilet roll. The fact that you wiped your ass, kid. I wiped my ass too with Tony De Niro. I wipe my ass too with all the AMC investors. I wipe my ass too with all the naysayers on the internet. That's what I do. You know what? Hey, don't get me started. I'm gonna get stuck in this accent, bros. I'm gonna do the whole damn show this way. you fucking putz. This is what Freddie pays for right here. Shit. Anyway, Mutt. Yeah, no. One piece of toilet paper. Yeah, I seen the guy. You never seen the guy? Let me show you how the guy does it. Yeah, you guys want to see how the guy does it? Look at this, how the guy does it. I swear to God, that's how the guy does it. Okay? This is how you do it with one piece. You guys ever seen this trick? How to do it with one piece, okay? So, to do it with one piece. All right? Here. You fold it. You fold it. You fold it. You fold it tight. You fold it tight. I got one piece, okay? Right here. Right here. You fold it. Fold it. Maybe that's too tight. Maybe right here. Okay, so you get one piece. That's how you do it, okay? You tear a hole. You tear off the edge. Make it boom. Okay? Here's how you do it. Now you tear out the hole. There you go. Okay, got a hole. And you put your finger in the middle. Okay, and then you go into the backside. You can stick your finger in there and you clean it all in. That's what you do. And when you come out, your finger's dirty, and you wipe it all off, right? Yeah, boom. Clean up that finger, and then remember that piece you tore out? This is the money maker right here. That piece you tore out, that's what you get underneath the fingernail right there. You clean it all out. That's how you do it with one piece. Everybody knows that trick. You're not special. We've all been there, Matt. We've all been there. Oh, is that too much? Is that too real? Shit. Literally, shit. Guys, this is the worst show I've ever done. This is the worst live stream I have ever done. The guy said it wasn't quality content. He said somebody could do it better. Not true. Just because the balance sheet increased doesn't mean it was the Fed printing money. What balance sheet increased? What do you mean it wasn't the Fed printing money? Like, are you this dumb? Because I'll help you. Okay, so in investing, you have hedge funds. Hedge funds have actual funds, right? Like general partner funds, where they get together with, I don't know, retirement companies because of all these monies that people put away into the market, into themselves. So they take those pension plans and they actually invest them. And when they invest them into things, what do you know? They buy shares that increase balance sheets. That's usually the way it works. That's how investments work. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you don't see the bottom side of it. Or maybe there's a product. Matter of fact, consumer base. Let's name the 7 biggest companies in the world. Let's see how smart you are, big man. Okay? Let's see. Let's go with Meta first. Meta. What do they sell? What do they do? What do they build? Oh, they built Facebook. They built Instagram. Oh, so they sell something. They sell advertising, right? And they own the internet. They literally own the internet. Cool. So now I have one company. Awesome. Generates profits because people pay for those ad spaces and people use the products on there. Maybe even open Oculus. Who knows? But there's Meta. Amazon. People deliver all their shit to the front door. Biggest network ever. They actually sell on Amazon as well. Massive retail. It is the internet. It's the sales side of it. It's e-commerce. Revolutionary idea, by the way. So there's the internet, social media. There's e-commerce. We're talking about things you own, right? Apple. You got the device to do it all. Engineered the device. Invented a whole device to fuse in everything you do in life. The ecosystem called Apple. Let me tell you, that device, amazing product, and they sell it and they make money, and there's Apple Music and television and apps and you name it. Cool. Okay, so the 3 big pillars right there, right? So we'll go with the next one. What is it? And we'll go with Google. Shit, you invented search. You invented the internet where we post things and we watch TV and we consume information. Google. You made Google. That's amazing, right? Isn't that awesome? Then I got Tesla. Then I got Microsoft. Tesla is a whole damn EV company that's overpriced and overvalued, but they invented something. Good for them. And then I have Microsoft, the computer, the software, the program, Windows, the shit that's been around for like 40 years. All of that. And they can't even compete with the number one bullshit you've ever seen in your life called NVIDIA. Out of nowhere. NVIDIA was a $200 billion company just 3 years ago. Now they're $4.5 trillion. Where do you think the money came from? Fucking Sherlock. Every private equity firm, every investment firm, every company has invested into this company. Not for return on investment. For a valuation given, awarded to, based off of those investments. It is not profitable. AI is not something that you can consume. AI is not something you can actually generate a profit off of. You can't even sell it. It has to be free. Do you understand? Chat, GTP, whatever, Perplexity crap, everything you see, Gemini, Gronk, it's free. Do you know why? Because it's added value onto the same said products that I just listed for you. So how do you monetize it? Guys are losers, bro. You guys have not figured this out. NVIDIA will not be the number one company. They will not be the monsters they are today. It's all a farce. You'll understand. You'll understand because a private company out there called OpenAI, which is open sourced, allegedly, OpenAI is a nonprofit or for-profit private company that sells nothing, yet valuation of $500 billion. And with commitments to buy into other things with no money. I'm crazy, right? Okay. I'll be here. I swear, Marantz, I want to be on your zombie apocalypse team. Yeah, you do. Sean? Yeah, you do. Matter of fact, I'm going to go buy some ammo today. I'm actually buying ammo today. I decided, like right now as I was talking to you. After this live stream, I'm going to get up and go buy it. All I have to do, I'm going to a new place to buy it. I'm not going to use my same guy. I'm going to use a different guy. And they just ask for my social security number and my birth certificate and my certificate that I'm able to carry a firearm, which I'm good till 2029. So let's do it. I rock, bro. I rock. Just jumped on the stream. What the F did I just walk into? Mike G. Life. You walked into life, bro. I swear, Marantz. I swear. Hey, GME 51 family, Vanguard Broker just put my 51 warrants in my account. Robert, congratulations. We're going to check my account right now, guys. While we're here, we're going to check my Fidelity account. Let's see if they gave them to me. Let me get logged in really quick. I have to put my fingernail on there. Let's see how it works out. Did they load me up? They have not loaded me up, guys. I am up. Oh, bro, I'm up a godly amount. Can you guys check this out? I am up $26.01 after 4.5 years of investing. I know you probably thought that I would have caught that bull run on NVIDIA. You guys probably thought I would have took Bitcoin, but oh no. Oh no, how dare you? All I wanted was GameStop. All I needed was GameStop. But there I am, $33,403 in, and I'm up $26, baby. Woo! Take it to the bank. 0.08. Troy Aikman's number right there. I'm happy with it. You could do no wrong. No woman, no cry. That's my update right there. My YOLO update, guys, is right there in front of you. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it well. I represent GameStop. I was raised out in Brook, baby. I want to hit it in the worst way. Scheme it on your ass since the first day. All these girls thirsty. You know, if you don't know the words, I'm sorry. The OP4 comes and attacks right at dusk in the foxhole, in that foxhole. Oh, bro. I hope not. I was hallucinating and I saw a bush move and I go, "Yo, Taylor, you see that?" And Taylor goes, I was like, "What? My motherfucker's asleep. I'm over here talking to myself." Bro, it was crazy. Until they start throwing gas on you. I didn't dig 2 feet, but what I dug was tough. Baby wipes are essential. Bro, I'm a real man. I don't do no baby wipes in the field. None. Never. Never. The dirtier, the better. I put that layer of coat on me. Chicken and LA King memes, you make me happy. Dr. Simple Jack. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the super chat. Chicken a la King memes. Chicken, a LA King memes. I don't know what that means. The final shape of defense is called the Iron Triangle with the 360 company fighting positions. Sure. Tony and Lauren, presumably from Tiger King. Tiger King. One of the worst shows ever. Probably do a shot every time you say his name and promote his channel for free. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Somebody said, man, all you're going to do is send more traffic his way. I was like, man, more people get to go see how stupid he is. I love your name, Dr. Simplejack. If you take the chart back 3 months, we're at a low. That was a high back then. People are wild. I agree. Rance, I think I got robbed. I didn't get my warrants, so I bought 5 shares to make me feel better. Lynn, keep doing what you do, man. It's going to work out, okay? I promise. Oh, it's Charlotte. I don't know. You only get like 3 hypes a week. Oh, okay. Anybody use Moo app? Yeah, just use them, bro. So I try to be selective, but it's hard when everything is good. Thanks, Burton. You know what, guys? There's times I make videos and I go, damn, that video sucked. And then the comments say otherwise. The comments are like, this was so fire. Look at GameStop just getting shoved in, bros. Oh, it's so awesome. Right at the end of the day. Oh, I love it. Bros, I've got... Man, you better hope that check don't clear tomorrow, bro. It's coming. The check's coming, bro. The check's coming. The check is coming, bro. Somebody sold. Somebody sold. Somebody sold. You know what I like? Hey, Meltdown, how you guys doing, Meltdown? I just want to give you a shout out, Meltdown. You bunch of losers. Always talking shit about my life. Like you have an effect over what I do or what I've been through. And they all, he's an idiot selling. He's an idiot. What's he doing? He's selling Costco shares. Oh my God, he's in a spiral. The fuck? They're always worried about me, bro. Unless you're going to come here and grab it and stroke it yourself, bros, shut your mouth. Or put it in. Shut up. So I try to be selective, but it's hard when everything is good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, these cats are trash, bro. These little dudes on the internet, the little tough guys, they wouldn't talk to you that way in person. They wouldn't do a damn thing. Not one word. Tony, I'm not emotionally ready. Carter. Hold on. Charlotte, I like my socks on. I already told you. I have hairy toes and I'm insecure. And you're just, we can't have 2 hairy feet in the bed, Charlotte. It just throws me off. I've got to focus. I went to Vegas week 2 weeks ago, and lost my... Then I'm kicking myself. I could have bought more GameStop. I'm an idiot. Damn the monkeys. Bro, what do the monkeys got to do with anything? Hey, with the monkeys. Always monkeying around. Good-ass group. Hey, but you know what? Yeah, I don't gamble. So I won't ever kick myself for gambling. I think Morantz should snap. That's when Morantz rants. Ricky B. Loco. Chill, bro. I'm trying to have good karma here. I'm trying to have a good night. Morantz doesn't know to sell. He just buys, bruh, because he wants those shares. He needs those shares. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. The warrants have never played a part of my 10-year plan. Next August, I will be buying my biggest ever buy, and I will show Morantz the receipts. Keep that going, bro. I could probably buy massive in like a day or two, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be so conservative. I have to do what's right for the family, or else I won't be able to be here in front of you for a long time. So I plan on giving my wife the mortgage for the next 2 years. Just straight up. Hey, here you go, mama. Now leave me alone. No. We'll see how it goes. GameStop, Berkshire Hathaway, you know it. Clip it, Meltdowners. 2030, watch this space. Yeah, watch us. Got my warrants with the Royal Bank of Canada direct investing platform this morning. Good job. Only my dad talks that way. Cool. Bro, Dunny Guns, my bro. Good job. I tried to tell you guys. Yo, remember me? Holy crap. Yeah, Hugh Gwynn. Yeah, I remember you, bro. I remember you. Sounds fire. Bullish. I love Tony D. We have a long history. I remember when he first started and I caught him in a mistruth, called him out and got gaslighted. Moral of the story, never trust a drunk, cigar-munching twit. Oh, a guy who chews gum like this? Wow. Well, I was I've been investing since the 1980s. You know, before I had hair on my chest. Before Charlotte had hair on her chest. And what can I say? I'm very successful. Matter of fact, I've been investing for 40 years. And I can't say I'm up either. You know, I'm not up. But I'm here. Miss Ears were burning. Oh, man. I wonder when the price will reflect the warrants. Who knows? If I'm very bullish on the stock, can I buy T-Rex ETF for the long run? You can do whatever the hell you want to do. The hell I don't tap your hand. I don't push while you strut. Do you see me pumping your hips back and forth when you're sitting there trying to line up Tony D? No, that's not me. But good luck to you, T-Rex ETF fan. I hope you make a lot of money there. IBKR showing that they're worth 1361. I think that's just a number. 27-minute warning. Nothing yet. We're in a 4-minute warning. Chris Ventura. Yes, only first game we lost. There we go. Cowgirls. Greatest football player, Bob Lilly. Ooh. Bro, don't ever name somebody from like... If you name people from the 70s, I can't. Those dudes were still, you know, popping LSD and shit. I don't know what they were doing, bro. No. Larry Allen, I'll give you that. Thank you. See, somebody said, bro. Joe Montana? What is Joe Montana? Dude had the best running back in the NFL, Roger Craig, when he played. The dude would run for 1,000, receive for 1,000. Don't get me started on Joe. He had Jerry Rice. He had plenty. He had the best coach ever. You guys got to be giving me. Stop with the bullshit. Joe Walsh and the running gun offense? No way. Joe just got a lucky little scenario. I thought it was Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Best football player is more position. Yeah, exactly, bro. William Perry, I loved back in the day when I was a boy. The fridge? What's next? The Rocket was the best. Get out of here, bro. He said William Perry, bro. Ugh. Don't do the New Yorker Morants. Yeah, I won't. Why is GameStop under 25? I don't know. Because it is. That's the price. If you don't like it, don't buy it. You ever notice whenever the potential volume events for GameStop, the whole market goes down? Yes, Mike G. We talked about it this morning, myself and Jay. Hey, man, I spilled spaghetti sauce, blood on the carpet. Where's the carpet cleaner? Yeah. Hey, man. You know the guy. The guy he'll flip you. The guy, his name's Freddie Bauer. Yeah, no. We said he was gonna go hiking, we're gonna go camping, we're gonna go hunting. Fucking, he just come out and just look at me. He brought a Hustler magazine. Just sit here and looking at this shit. According to the SEC filing, there is soon to be a brand new 3x leverage GME ETF from T-Rex. GMEU, but instead 3x, it's 2. Yeah, who cares? Army jokes. I just walked back into the room. What are we talking about? Endgame, we talking about that. That sounded pretty nasty if you joined the conversation too late. Why GME go low so now? So low now. Well, wait a minute. Are you related to like Ape Andy? Why GME so low now? Hello there, gentlemen apes and lady apes. Ape Rage Games, bro. I'm scared of you. It's so low. It's 24.32. Hold on. It's so low. Look at this shit. Are you kidding? Low? Did you not see the chart? Oh, let me go to the 4 hour. I'm so sorry. 4 hour. How is that low? Were you saying that shit when it was 21.92? Or were you like Tony De Niro buying it? Oh, God, such a good buy. Tony said it got up to 28. His sell zone was around 24. He should have sold. He should have took profits. Oh, we're coming down. We can't sustain this. Sustain. Sell it, babe. No, you didn't see the chart? Right here, bro. How's it so low? Look, so high. So low, so high. You didn't mean to say it like that with like an Asian accent? I mean, that's my own made-up Asian accent. Sorry, bro. And Southeast Asia. Sorry, I got to pinpoint it. Because, I could do like Asian. If I go, this is my Asian accent, and I'm right there say, I want to drink your blood. I want to whatever. I don't know Russian accents, bro. But that's Asia too. Trust me, I was there. I was like, yo, man, what part of Asia you from? Oh, I come from Russia. Yeah. Now buy me drink. Buy me drink. $10 drink. What the fuck? What, $10 for Kool-Aid? You had to be there, guys. If you guys were not overseas at any time after 9/11, you haven't lived. That sounded like a pretty nasty conversation. Amazon delivered a computer within 12 hours to me. Ordered it Sunday night. Not too shabby. Dandy, shut your mouth. Let me tell you something about Amazon and delivering computers. I once bought a computer, and they never delivered it. And then fought me on the damn, when I was like, yeah, I need a refund. Didn't Jerome Powell say inflation is transitory? It is, bro. Why are the warrants forcing the price action higher? Ape, are you a bot, bro? I'm late. Trading 121, 212. Trading 212 UK. I still have no warrants. Yeah, me too, bro. AI can't even get NFL predictions right. Oh, man. Supercomputers incoming. The pool is going to have loads more fishes. Kodak and Kodak. How do you understand value investing? Nancy Lou, you said that last time you came into the room. So guess what I get to do? You said that 3 days ago when you came into the chat. I have a memory like an elephant. An elephant. You'll no longer be back. I don't deal with bots. Thank you. So tell your mother you got kicked out. When I jumped in, you were talking about taking a dump in a hole. Yeah, probably. That would look better with warrants. When is Fidelity delivering the warrants? I don't know. They got to serve the warrants soon, man. LL Cool Marantz, thank you. Represent Queens, baby. You were raised out in Brooklyn. Iron Triangle, isn't that in Queens near Citi Field? Oh, okay. Power Packs would want to hurry up and go live. The wait is horrible. Marantz, do you know if they will go live worldwide when it's out? I do not know. And why don't you just put your email on the waiting list? Go to powerpacks.gamestop.com. Go to powerpacks.com and go in there and put your email address. You'll get access within a day or two. Go open up a PSA account. Make sure you have a PSA account and your GameStop account in the same email. Do that too. Bro, I got myself in. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody sold. We know the script. Marantz, good news, bad down. There we go. There is none, down. There we go. And down no matter what. I'm so worried about Marantz's investments. Oh, trust me, man. It's Tuesday, the PG day. I don't know what that means. Looks like the nice zip-up hoodie, except for the logo. Oh, bro. Hulk Hogan. Hey, didn't the Bills get smacked around? Didn't Drake May go out there and just smack him around? Like, just kicking that ass. Rushing for touchdowns. Throwing for touchdowns. Marantz, you don't watch sports. How do you know this stuff? Sorry. Marantz just got on. Love watching you, man. And your plans to sell warrants and buy more GameStop. Is your plans to sell warrants and buy more GameStop? Yes, Brandon Hall. Yes. I plan on buying warrants to sell them and buy more GameStop. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing, Brandon. I'm a new investor. I'm a rookie guy. I don't know anything about the markets. That was disgusting, hearing all that saliva chewing that gum. Tony D chewing? I'm down with that. Where's those warrants? I have the same question. We will prevail. GameStop can't stop, won't stop. GME so low. Ha. Thank you, Keith. It's arbitrage. The shorts have to drive GME as low as possible to get the warrants to release as soon as possible. Fully expected. That's a new way of thinking. I'd rather be skiing. Is going hiking the new bury the body? No, going hunting. Going hunting. GME on sale. Let's go. I agree. Stick to GameStop, brother. Pay the man his money. Pay that man his money. Pay him. That's such a movie, huh? You're in a room full of dudes who don't like you, who want to kill you if you don't pay up. And then you're right there saying, he won a fucking card game. Pay that man his money. No, you'd get fucking killed in the street, in the alley. Am I the only one who lives this way? Oh, shit, bros. Yeah, you know, he owed me $20, bro. Fucking cut off all his toes, bro. I don't care. But he's going to see me do it, cut his eyes out, too. Over $20? It's not about the 20. My wife was able to use her lunch break to put it inside. But I was definitely concerned it would get stolen. Mo. Hi, Derek. What is your take on the $55 billion sale of EA to the Arabs? You mean to the sovereign funds? Private equity overpaying for things? It's nothing new. The thing about EA Sports, they have some black hole games that everybody wants to have. You know, and if you don't know what black hole games are, they're the ones that come out every year. And people don't come out of the black hole, that's what they call it, because you're playing NBA 2K. That's the only game you play, and you buy all the add-ons, and you buy all the skins, and you buy all the DLCs, and then you move on to the next one the next year, and you just stay on that. That's the only thing you do. It's the only thing you play. They have a lot of games like that. I think the value of $55 billion is absolutely outrageous. I do, but nobody understands how they pay for things. So when you say they're buying it, that deal's not done. It won't be done till next year, till like Q1. So it's going to take you months and months to unwind, and how are you going to pay, and what's the leverage, and what are you actually buying, right, asset-wise, because they're just going to carve out the whole damn thing. You think they bought it to make video games? Silver Lake, really? No. They don't care. There's just value to unwind. And like I was showing you earlier on the interview, there's so much money on the backside of these investments that they need to unwind, and so they need new investments. So you have new investors that want to get their money in, that want to get it now, and now you'll have people overpaying for those same said products, and they'll make profit off of it, the difference. So it's an easy leverage, without a doubt. But ask iWeb UK where my warrants are, and they said it will take a few days to sort out. I wouldn't doubt that. Born in Brooklyn, Brookdale Hospital. Damn. The last minute candle was 2.5 million volume on the stock itself. GameStop currently trading at 24.23, completely buried today. Just, I mean, unbelievable work by Wall Street to kill this stock. Look at this shit. Guys want it for $23.97. It's right there. I'm not chasing it. I don't have to chase it. I have plenty. And OBV in the negative 4.1 million today. Oh, that means a lot of people are selling, huh? Isn't that what that means? Let's see. Oh, we're still at 20.5 billion. Oh, okay, cool. On the quarterly, at 20.5 billion on the oversold side. We're okay. We're still holding up this 50-day MA. Like I told you, if we can hold that 50-day MA, we're going to be fine, which was going to be 24.02. We're still holding that up, and we're fine. So plenty of bullish action to get you towards that golden cross. Will be forming on the daily very soon. On the weekly, we're still going to stay on the golden. Doesn't matter because we're above 23.84, which you should be. And we can go all the way up to 25.95. That's our resistance right now. We're using it as our top line resistance, but we'll come past it. We look good. We look good to fall right into this triangle and have the true breakout. And the true breakout is going to have igniters with it. It's going to take it all the way up, maybe to 46, 47. You're going to be playing in a new world soon. But once you get into this threshold, you're here. You'll break out of that backside of this triangle here, and you'll start testing way up here. So we still have another year or two before we hit the moon, in my mind. But you could get there faster if they start deploying, these bonds, and they start deploying the cash. And of course, if they go ahead and use those power pack revenue to the bottom line, it's going to be magnificent. I'm not a Fort Drum no more, remember? I'm at Hunter. Ooh, baby. Hunter Army Airfield. You're at Hunter Army Airfield? Like downtown Savannah, bro? Bro. That's my place, bro. I lived there for 3 years. I miss it. I need to go see it. I don't miss it like I want to live there. Like, I just want to go one time. I want to go down to Bay Street, go to River Street. Take my wife, dude. My wife would love that place. I think the most common methodology is that Black Souls Formula Endgame. I guess. I don't know all the different. What do they have? The Scheller ratios, and they have all these overvaluations of markets. But we'll see how it all works out. The formula itself for calls is weird for the whole year. So we'll see how it all goes out. But for me personally, I'm just gonna let the price go up, get some value for warrants when they come out. If you ever do get value for them. If you're not gonna get a crazy amount of value for them, then what do I lose? I don't lose anything. I don't lose a single thing by carrying warrants, guys. I carry warrants and I don't lose a single thing. Well, the best thing that could happen is it goes up and we find value and we're awesome, right? What's the worst thing that could happen? Nothing. They just delete and they're gone. You're not going to do anything. Basically, any price under 25.30, if nothing changes, from now on, full dilution and full exercise of all warrants at 32. Yep. Attractive price right now, not considered the value. Marantz, I love the golden 32 line on the chart. Complements the golden cross quite nicely. Dude, thank you. I'm checking out for the night. Have a good night. Yes, there we go. Dude, Savannah on St. Patrick's Day with the Green River is a great time. It's one of the best parties in the world. It's the third largest St. Patrick's Day party in America, and it's absolutely the most ridiculous thing I've ever been a part of outside of nothing else. It is absolutely ridiculous. I'll tell you that. GameStop is down 6.7% after new share issuance and the warrants dividend announcement. Has the bull chase changed? Is that the headline right now, Trove? That's so stupid. Yeah, they're crazy on that. I will tell you this. I did see a headline that came out, and the headline that came out said something like, it said, oh, don't worry about your warrants. You'll get them when you get them. It doesn't matter because the strike price is 32, and we're nowhere near 32. Like, this is like the way they want you to worry about it and or not worry about it. But I just tell you, check it again, check it tonight, check it tomorrow, see when you get them. They should be live tomorrow trading. We'll see. If not, well then we're all together. We're all in this together. Who knows? I know. You know, and we know it. I don't know the words, bro, and I don't care. Anyway. That's for Dynamite _41, my dude. And it says, what did you say right here? I just want to make sure it says, same shit, another day, one day you'll be right. I'm already right. I'm sorry to break it to you, bro. But I don't know if you remember my first videos about GameStop and or my earnings report videos, like whenever I go over the numbers. I've been calling this correct for the last 4.5 years. And I called the numbers before they even existed. I said we'd be profitable. I said we'd make $500 million a year. And now I'm telling you we're going to end up making $1 billion. We're going to end up being one of the richest companies in the world. And we're going to be in the S&P 500. So, yeah, no, it's not one day you'll be right. I'm already right. And the fact that people see the balance sheet and they can't tell the numbers, they can't tell the difference, that's on them. I just want to thank everyone for love and support of the channel. Thank you to the members of the show. You guys keep me going and upright, and I appreciate you. And I'll keep grinding. I'll keep making videos, keep getting info out. We played this out today to see what the hell was going to happen. It didn't happen. But hopefully it's entertaining enough to hang out with us and pass the time. Just know, I've been right for a very long time. Wall Street, they can hold it down. That's fine. They're eventually going to lose. And when they lose, we'll see 3 digits, 4 digits on the stock price for GameStop. I'll be waiting for it. Life is good. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Oh, what was the question? Let me answer that question for you. You said, I'll just keep selling puts to Tony D and accumulating shares. I dare them to take this to book value. Oh yeah, if they got it all the way down, Mike G. Yeah, no way. My granddaughter is playing the stock market game in high school economics class. Told her to buy 100 shares of GameStop. If it moons in 2 months, you win. Yeah. Are the warrants tied to the shelf registration? No, Brooke. Hit the like button on the way out. No. That's not the way it was. Is it broke? Broke broker? Yeah, no. Always, brother. Love what you do. Appreciate you. Love you. And the fam. Kamsahamnida. Chamaneo. No, the warrants are not tied to the shelf registration. The shelf offering that they said, that's in place to make everyone aware that GameStop has the ability to do what they do. And that's offer shares when it's time. And they will. They will offer shares if it were to run. So I just want to give everybody a heads up. Give Wall Street a heads up. Like, hey, you guys want to fuck around and find out? Try it again. Try to make this thing run. But I mean, even now at $24, I mean, give me 25 and sell 50 million shares. I'm okay with that. I really am. So, what does that come out to? $25 for 50 million. It's like what, $1.5 billion or something? $1.25 billion? I don't even know. Something like that. I'll take it, man. I'll take it all. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay. Appreciate you. And I'll be live. I'll do some more videos. Watch the past videos, guys. I keep pumping them out. And of course, Connect the Dots 97, the one about Trump giving out a kickback. Can we get more visitors on Trove Island and give it a listen and a hit? Like while you're there. Yeah, Burden, I'm with you. I was there today. Guys, check out Trove. He's in the chat right now. You can just right-click his name. And Trove has his own YouTube channel where he plays GameStop-themed music, stock market-themed music, Team 51 themed music, and he's watching the markets in the morning, so you guys can do it. Just got here, no Warrants and Schwab yet. Yeah, I know. No Charles Schwab, no eToro, and no Fidelity. We'll see how it goes. I think the bulk of the shares are in Fidelity, to be honest with you guys. So I think by them not giving out the Fidelity shares, it means a lot. NA, none Fidelity. There you go. Still don't see warrants. Don't worry. Hey guys, take your heart out of it, okay? Take your anxiousness out of it. They'll show up when they show up. It's not a big deal, man. I mean, whether you're gonna exercise or not, that's on you. But no rush. They're like no news on GameStop warrant right now. I got 9 on Robinhood. Good job, Jason. You know, it's even better than that is, are they anywhere? Yeah, they're everywhere. They're on everybody's bank account except for Fidelity, Charles Schwab, and, I mean, maybe even Cash App doesn't have them yet. Some other people don't have them, but it doesn't matter. I was just going to tell you, let it all play out, guys. Let it all play out, and GameStop's still going to get, $1.9 billion out of this. But you'll see how it works. Yep, I told you. No rush, guys. All right, get your head right. Get your heart right. Watch the shows. Rewatch this show. Run it back. It's always fun. Get some good info. A little bit of stimulation. A whole lot of motivation. And a lot of relaxation. I'm going to have some lunch. Get my ass up. Get this show on the road. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Patience is a virtue. Yeah. See you around, millionaires. Peace.